So, what is the truest form of love? We all wonder about this, right? Okay, so the first big idea we need to unpack is this. Every kind of pure love and affection that exists in the entire universe comes from one place, the Creator. It's not really something we invent ourselves, but more like something we get to receive and hopefully reflect back out into the world. To really get this, we have to start with one of the names of God in Islam, Al-Wadud. It means the loving one. But this isn't just a label. It's saying that God's very essence is the source of all love. Every single bit of warmth or affection you've ever felt, it's considered just a tiny echo of this ultimate source.
So how is this divine love actually expressed? The answer is woven right into the very fabric of the Quran. Nearly every single chapter starts with two powerful names, and the first one is Al-Rahman, or the Most Gracious. This immediately sets the stage, framing the relationship as one of boundless, giving love from the get-go.
And Ar-Rahman is always followed by Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Think of it like this. If grace is the gift being given, then mercy is the compassion you're shown, even when you mess up. So together, they paint this picture of a divine love that's both constantly giving and endlessly forgiving.
But there's another layer to this love too. Patience. Among God's names is the forbearing one. This points to a love that is patient, a love that's not quick to punish, and one that always accepts us when we turn back. It's just characterized by this incredible patience and generosity.
Okay, so if the source of all love is divine, then what's our role in this? What's the human response supposed to be? Well, that brings us to the second pillar of this whole understanding, the importance of loving the Creator in return.
This teaching from the Prophet Muhammad kind of frames love for God as this really natural response of gratitude. I mean, think about it for a second. The air we're breathing right now, the beauty of the world, the love from our families, all of these are seen as blessings from that divine source. So this love, it's really just a heartfelt thank you. There's this really powerful story about a man who asked the Prophet when the Day of Judgment would happen. And the Prophet, he turns the question right back at him and asks, well, what have you prepared for it? The man says, I haven't prepared a whole lot of extra prayers or fasts, but I can tell you, I deeply love God and His messenger. And the Prophet's reply is just so profound. He says, you will be with those you love. That's what defines your destiny.
But here's the thing, this divine love isn't meant to be kept private, just a vertical line between you and God. Nope, it's meant to overflow, to be channeled outwards into the world. And this is where the love for all of creation comes in.
This is such a powerful idea. All creatures are His family. If you really take that in, it means that treating them with kindness, caring for their needs, becomes an act of devotion to God Himself. It just transforms your relationship with everything and everyone around you.
And the scope of this love is just huge. It kind of ripples outwards in circles. It starts with your immediate family, parents, spouses, kids. Then it goes to your neighbors and relatives, then to the most vulnerable, orphans, the needy. And it doesn't even stop there. It extends beyond humanity to include animals, nature, really the whole world. It's a completely comprehensive compassion.
There's a story told by the Prophet Muhammad that just illustrates this perfectly. A man was walking, and he became incredibly thirsty. He found a well, climbed all the way down to drink, and finally quenched his thirst. But when he climbed back up, he saw a dog, panting and desperately licking the wet mud, suffering from that exact same thirst he just felt. So, moved by this compassion, he did something pretty amazing. He climbed back down into that dangerous well, filled up his own shoe with water because he didn't have a bucket, and then carefully brought it back up to give the thirsty dog a drink. Just a simple, selfless act, born from a moment of shared feeling. When his friends asked him if there's a reward for being kind to animals, the Prophet's answer was crystal clear and universal. That act of compassion, that's a direct reflection of that divine love from Al-Wadud, the loving one, flowing through a person towards another one of God's creatures. Every single act of kindness is a recognized and rewarded act of faith. So, all of this raises a pretty important question. How do we actually do this? How do we actively cultivate this all-encompassing love in our own daily lives? Well, our final section gets into the practical steps for turning this ideal into a reality you can live. The teaching suggests some simple but really powerful actions. Greet people freely to build connection. Give gifts to each other, not for their monetary value, but because it's said to increase love and actually remove feelings of hate. And, as we've seen, consistently help those in need and care for all living things. These are the small actions that build a foundation of love.
And the reward for a life lived this way, it's described in such beautiful, poetic terms. On the day of judgment, a day when there's supposedly no other protection, God will ask, "Where are those who loved each other for my sake? Today, I will shelter them in my shade." It's a promise of ultimate peace and security.
We'll end with this profound prayer, which really sums up the entire journey. It's a request not just to receive love, but to be surrounded by it, to love the people who are beloved to God, and for every single one of our actions to become a path back to that original divine source. It really leaves us with a question, doesn't it? What deeds in our own lives could lead us closer to love?